Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is the 4th Summer Love Bonus reading for the summer of 2025, and it covers August 5th to the 20th. First, we'll take a look at the days that are favorable and not favorable for love. Then we'll get some messages from the tarot. And lastly, we'll get an oracle card for those that are in a long-term relationship or for those that are single. This is a collective reading, so if something should not resonate, just check your other placements. Quick links are listed below in the description box, as are also the timestamps. Okay, Gemini, ready to look at our cosmic lovers to see what they're doing and how they're influencing us? Well, we're going to start off with the goddess of love, Venus. She symbolizes love, beauty, and harmony, while the god of war, Mars, is a symbol of passion, and he drives desire and physical energy. Together, they're called the cosmic lovers and are very important in determining our romantic desires and attractions and all those forces that are at work in our intimate relationships. Let's start with the 5th of August, which is a negative date for love. Why? Well, the moon is in Sagittarius and it's going to square with Mars in Virgo, meaning that in relationships, there's going to be disagreements and maybe even arguments. People will be acting hasty. There is moodiness, basically. There's passion, but there's moodiness. So it's not going to go well at all. We're going to have to wait until the 8th of August for things to start to pick up. Here we have Mars in Libra, which will trine with Uranus in Gemini. So the energy will be different. We're going to be spontaneous. We're going to think progressively. We're even going to want to get into shape and do something. In fact, we're going to have really positive energy towards ourselves and towards other people. So it is a great time to go out with the person of your heart, the person that is in your heart, meet new friends, or simply have a lot of fun all together. It's a really, really nice day. In fact, it gets even better on the 11th, because the 11th, we have the moon in Pisces, which will trine with Venus in Cancer. This is a really fantastic time to get married. I mean, in terms of love and marriage, this is a very unique aspect. The feeling of love is reliable, it's grounded, it's solid, it's deeply rooted, and everyone is simply in a very, very happy mood. Fantastic day. Then on the 12th, instead, we have a yellow day. It's not green, it's not red. Why? Well, our cosmic lovers are going in two different directions. Venus will be in Cancer, and she will be in conjunction to Jupiter in Cancer. So Venus has happiness and love and marriage and partnerships, and she's happy as can be. However, Mars, we have the moon in Aries in opposition to Mars in Libra. This this can make you excited, but at the same time aggressive, and therefore come to hasty decisions or actions, which means that it's really easy to argue with your partner. Okay, there could be passion, yes, but it's really, really easy to argue, and there could also be separations on this day. It's a very difficult day. Okay, so if there are repressed feelings, it could cause a breakup. Okay, so how do we handle this? Well, simply, if you are the female energy, leave the male energy alone. Do not approach it. Do not give them space, basically. If you are the male energy, you may want to do the same thing with Venus, unless you do not have any repressed feelings. If everything is going well, then sure, you can approach the female energy and you can engage in romantic endeavors. That's fine. But use your caution, okay? Use your discernment. On the 13th, instead, we have a red day. Absolutely not. On the 13th, the moon will be in Aries, and it's going to square with Venus in Cancer. This time, it's the female energies that will be not emotionally available. And with them, they will be the ones, sorry about that, they will be the ones that will be starting the actual arguments. Okay, so they're not in a good mood. Best to leave them alone. We're going to have to go with the 15th. The 15th is a fantastic, perfect love day. So do not forget this date. It's the best day of this reading. Okay, it's perfect for relationships. It's perfect for marriage. Social life in general will be great, and you can easily meet new people anyone you want. You can go on a blind date and it will be perfect. People will be smiling. There's going to be high energy level, high confidence levels, and the words will simply come out easily. That's how great a day it is. Then on the 19th, instead, we have a negative day. The moon in Cancer will square Mars in Libra. And this could be another one of those days where there's moodiness, and it's really easy to disagree with your partner. Okay? A lot of arguments can come up. So another day maybe to just spend on your own. On the 20th, instead, we're going to finish off the last day of our reading with a really nice energy because the moon is in Cancer and it's going to be in conjunction with Venus in Cancer, which means tenderness, nurturing, loving tenderness, harmonious connection between people. It's a very loving atmosphere, and it's going to be very, very sweet as a day. So it's perfect for emotional endeavors. Okay, so if you want to spend it with your partner, do so. Okay, Gemini, let's now take a look at the messages that Spirit has for you in love. Anything that will come out that can be either a warning or a nudge in the right direction. Anything that will make you happy in love. Let's see what it is. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini between the 5th and the 20th of August? Thank you. Suspenseful. There we go. Wow, we have the Queen of Cups, Gemini. Beautiful, beautiful card to come out. The Queen of Cups is a lot of compassion, of warmth, and kindness. So you've got that really warm sensation around you, that warm energy. And I'm feeling that this energy is your energy. Now, it doesn't matter if you are a male or a female. I'm talking about the energy here. Very, very loving, very kind. Let's see. So you're starting off this reading in a good mood. Okay, let's see what else we have for Gemini. Wow. You're just taking it easy. Did something flip? No. Gemini, you're just taking it easy, relaxing. There we go. We're finally getting the flippers. Okay. Queen of Cups, we have a match. We have a match. We have the King of Cups, but we also have the High Priestess. Okay, so your counterpart, if you have one, your king, if you already have one, of course, because you can be single or not. Your King of Cups, however, is in the reverse. What's going on with the King of Cups? Because we also have the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, my High Priestess is telling me that there is some sort of intuition and that they're keeping inside because these two came out together. There's something that this King of Cups is keeping inside, like the High Priestess. The intuition is inside, and this could be causing confusion in the couple. So your King of Cups, he could be overwhelmed. Our King of Cups could be stepping back a little bit. They may appear a little bit cold to you because you're not. You're doing fine. But your counterpart they're not clear on their emotions. Okay, there's like something that's inside that's hidden. They're repressing it. Okay, and it is causing them. It's causing them to be withdrawn from you. Let's go see. Three of Cups. Yeah, they're not partying. They're not having fun with you. And they're not opening up. What is it? I'm not sure if we're picking up. No, it's not, definitely not loneliness. Something's happening. I want to go see what it is. Ah, okay. The Strength card is definitely in the reverse. So there's some sort of self-doubt or low confidence level that they have. Okay. Now, on the 15th, this level of confidence is going to go really high, as we were talking about. At the moment, they have low confidence. You don't. They do. And that's why they're not coming forward and having fun. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is telling me that they're actually really they're not taking the initiative. They're stepping back. Okay, yeah, they're not taking the initiative. They're withdrawn. Okay. So there's something in love that is not working out, but it's not your fault. It lies in them. Let's see if there's anything we can do to help this Gemini out a little bit. They just don't want to party. It's them. Oh, not getting better. The King of Wands. They're feeling that they don't have any power, that they're weak. This is what they're feeling. They're feeling this weakness. Let's see if we can get something for our Geminis. Anything else? Maybe Gemini can do something. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Refusing to compromise. Something? You're going to give it up, Gemini? You're going to give it up. You were very strong in comparison to them. They're having so many doubts and so many weakness. I have to go forward. I have to continue with this because this is giving me an idea of you being stubborn or refusing to compromise. Oops. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. And that's going to cause confusion. That's going to cause them a lot of confusion. They're not understanding something. The fact is they're withdrawn and they're keeping it inside and they're not understanding something. And on your side, there's a little bit of stubbornness. It's like a little bit too rigid, let's say. I'm hearing that you should be compromising. Okay. And it was the Four of Cups. Yeah. The Four of Cups is talking about awareness and accepting things. Okay, I'm hearing Spirit say try to accept things as they are. Yeah, there we go. And then things will start moving. See, there's a solution. As soon as you start accepting it, things will get moving. Communication will start up again. Everything starts to move again. Okay, and there's going to be more excitement. Things will happen. Okay, and then the Queen of Swords that comes in shows me the actual objectiveness that is coming through, and it's going to be they're saying if you want to talk, okay, the message that comes through or that you send to them has to be constructive criticism. Don't destroy them, okay? Because Gemini, you're in control here. But once you decide to do this, everything is going to start to move, okay? And the key is constructive criticism. So if there's anything that they did wrong, that for some reason they're in this, that you are stubborn, that you weren't moving, okay, and it comes through, just be constructive with it. You can fix it. You can bring this to a good conclusion, but be very, very constructive. Choose your words, because obviously destructive criticism is not helpful to anyone. So definitely constructive criticism. Interesting. Wow. Okay, let's take a look now at advice for those that are in a long-term relationship and see what advice we have, what Spirit is going to tell us. So you guys can freshen things up a bit. Wow. Sorry, Spirit, I'm not in that generous of a mood. We're going to have to continue. One card only, please. Thank you for your generosity. One card for our long-standing couples out there. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, it looks like you're going to get 3 of them, Gemini. Soul connection. Deep emotional connections built on deep understanding and resonance. Okay, so really talk with your soul. Get to know them. Take extra time to get to know your lover, because people can change. This is a long-standing relationship card, right? So if people change, we have to get to know them again. Just like the first time that it was enthusiastic and we appreciated getting known and knowing them, we have to sort of do it over again. That'll freshen up the connection. And also seeking help. Seek external support when needed. Okay, if it's something that's really complicated and you don't know how to solve it, why not? There's a lot of professionals out there, and they're happy to solve this problem. In fact, it's a conquest for them as well, and you will be happy. Okay, let's see now. For our singles out there, conflict. Wow. There's actually a little bit of conflict in the air in between the 5th and the 20th. Conflict. Due to small things, you perceive your partner's imperfections, leading to constant conflicts and arguments in love. Yeah. Okay, if you're single and things are not working out, you cannot establish a really stable relationships because maybe you are noticing these details in people, and maybe we should be overlooking them at this point, because in fact nobody's perfect and small details, imperfections are always present. Even for example, conflicts and arguments, sometimes we just have to let them slide and let them go, because they're just simple things. Okay, now I'm not talking about important things that are small. I'm talking about superficial things, like this card says, small things, right? Things that are not really important. Okay, well, I hope this helps, Gemini. In the meantime, our next appointment is on the 16th of August for our normal Taroscopes, and on the 21st for the next summer love bonus reading. Hoping that the stars are a little bit more greener. In the meantime, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing to my channel. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now, from Angel.